Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I am doing one more word problem from the Algebra Regents exams. This is from the January 2021. It's the last problem. It is worth 6 points. Um, I am putting this on a playlist of a bunch of word problems just to show you kind of how to do those. Also, as I said before, I'm not saying this every video, but the recommendation remains you should try to do this question without watching it first. You should try to do it on your own, and then you should watch it to see how close you are, or if you got it correct, or if you missed something, understand why you miss it. I would definitely recommend it. It's not enough just to look uh, at a video and think, oh, I understand what they're doing. You should actually try to solve it on your own. So, yeah. So let's go. Um, this says we have two families who went to Roller Coaster World. We have the Brown family. They paid $170 for three children and two adults. The Peckham family paid $360 for four children and six adults. We know we're going to be writing a system of equations. Um, they're going to be linear. They're going to be in standard form. AX plus BY equals C. That's just the format generally. It's either going to be standard form or it's going to be slope intercept form. But this one doesn't give us a slope. It just gives us some prices for adults and children. So let's come up with two equations. So basically all you're doing is anywhere you see children's ticket, you're going to replace it with an X. So we got an X here, got an X here. And anywhere you see an adult ticket, you're going to put in a Y. So there's two Y's here, there's six Y's here. Now let's come up with the equations. So first equation is going to be 3x plus 2y equals $170. That's how much they paid. Second equation is going to be 4x plus 6y equals 360. Boom, done. This is 2 points. Now, normally we would graph this even if it said algebraically, but in this case, they actually want us to graph. So this is going to be right up our alley. So I would just go to the calculator and let's see here and graph it. And I need just a couple of points. So watch what I do. I am going to get my calculator. Boom, boom, boom. And then now it's when I press tab, it's in function mode. The two equations are in standard form. So what I'm going to do is just delete the equal sign, bam, and go to relation. And then I'm just going to enter the equation. So it's going to be 3x plus, oops, that was 3y. I almost messed that up, 3x plus 2y equals $170. So three children plus two adults equals 170. Now you don't see the equation. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do menu 51. You should always use that when you're in the relation. And it's telling me that the y-intercept is 0.85. So I'm going to use that information and go ahead while I have it and plot that. So that's blue. So I'm going to do blue. So I am going to go here and I'm going to do 85, which is right there. Now, I need another point in order to draw this line, but I am going to use the intersection because I know that I'm going to have an intersection here at some point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do tab, and I'm going to enter that second one. So this is going to be 4x plus 6y equals 360. Boom. Again, I don't see that one. So what I'm going to do is just zoom out. So if I do menu 44, I'm just going to keep zooming out until I see these guys. And there they are. Now watch what I do. I like to center this. So I'm just going to grab the graph paper and move it over. So here we go. Now this right here is my intersection. So I already found the first one. It was at the y-intercept was 85. I'm going to find the y-intercept for the second one. So I'm going to do menu 51. And it takes me to the original one, which we already have. But if I arrow down, it gives me the other one. It says this one is 060. So I'm going to go to my graph paper and I'm going to do 060. So I'm going to put a point there. Boom, done. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to find the intersection. So menu 64. And it tells me that what is that? X stands for children. So the children's price is 30, the adult price is $40 per ticket. But now that I have this point, I can go, let's see here, and I am going to put a point at 30, 40. So go over 30, go up 40, it's going to be right here. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Now that I have that, I can draw my lines. Oops, I want this to be blue. I could draw my lines. Okay, I want to make it a little better. I still think I can do better. This is okay. There we go. All right, so that's the first line. And now I'm going to draw the second line. And this one is going to go, it's also going to go through that intersection, but it's going to start at 60. And where does it end? Is that good? I'm going to try to do a little better. I think that's it. It looks good. All right, there we go. And we would write 30, 40. So children's tickets, it's $30. Adult tickets, $40. That's it. This is 2 points. This is 2 points. And then they might have some other question. I don't remember, but the most important thing is coming up with the equation. Most of the time it's going to be in standard form. Occasionally it's in slope intercept form. If they give you a rate, then it's going to be slope intercept form. But if they just give you like, oh, this one costs this much and this one costs this much, or I had this many of these kinds of tickets and then how many of these kind of tickets, then you kind of know that you're dealing with the standard form. All right, guys. I think I've done like 6 or 7 word problems, so that should be more than enough. But if you don't want me to do more, I can. But basically, once you've done about 3 or 4 of these, you should see the pattern. And you really shouldn't miss these points at the end. That it's a great opportunity to really move your score up. All right, so this is my last one. I'm going to post it and put it in the playlist. All right, guys, out.